Welcome back. This weekend marks the anniversary of the birth of our nation. It also marks the return to Springfield of a very special memorial. With me today is Darren Hargis. He is the commander of American Legion Post 639. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Sure. Okay, tell folks what you have coming back into the area, because this is, you know, for some people it's a once-in-a-lifetime sort of thing.
Right. So right now we've got the Vietnam Traveling Memorial Wall. It's set up on our property. We set it up this morning. We're right there at 2660 South Scenic, so we're right in the middle of the town. We've got it, it's sort of behind the building. It's a 60% scale replica of the actual memorial in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Right.
And now explain what people are going to see, because this is a memorial that is unique. It really is different from all other memorials that you see.
It has the names of every service member killed in Vietnam during the Vietnam War. It even has the names of people that they found recently, when they discover the remains and identify them. Those names go on the wall.
Yes.
So there's names that have been put on the wall in the last few years.
So it is an evolving memorial as well.
It is.
How difficult is, first of all, the logistics have to be incredible to bring this to any city, but considering it's also 4th of July weekend, how difficult was this to get here?
Well, we planned this out. We brought it 5 years ago, and then we said we'll bring it back in 2020. So this one comes out of Florida, and we have to work around his schedule, and we have to work around our schedule. And this was really the date that worked, and then we realized, well, this is 4th of July weekend, and you couldn't really pick a better weekend than 4th of July weekend. So
now, of course, the memorial, you know, you can see the memorial any time it's here, as I recall us talking about.
Right. It is open 24 hours a day. It will be open from right now through basically sunrise Monday, and then it gets taken back down, and I think it's going to New York, upstate New York next.
Okay, so in other words, if I'm sitting around at 1 o'clock in the morning and I go, you know what I need to do? I need to visit the memorial. I can go out there.
You can. We have lighting. We have security people and parking people that will be there 24/7. And really, in the middle of the night is a beautiful time to visit it, because it's cooler and it does look pretty in the dark.
Let's talk about something else with this weekend, because yes, the memorial is a focal point, but there are things happening throughout the weekend.
Right. There's there's also a museum that travels with it called Through the Eyes, that was put together by a combat correspondent in Vietnam. Pictures he's taken, memorabilia that he's collected. We have an opening ceremony Friday night, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. On the 4th of July at 5:30, we're going to start reading the names of the service members from Missouri that were killed in Vietnam, and we'll ring a bell with each name. And then on Sunday evening, there will be a closing ceremony.
Okay, this is
5 p.m. I think.
At about what time?
I think 5 p.m. on Sunday.
5 p.m.
6 o'clock Friday.
And of course, this has to be a very moving weekend, especially, you know, your post, because it is dedicated to the Vietnam vet.
It really is. Most of Legion posts are named after an individual, and the people that started this one wanted it in honor of all people that served in Vietnam, so they formed that group. And many of us anymore that are members there are not Vietnam veterans. I'm too young to be a Vietnam veteran. So, but that has continued on and will continue on.
And a perfect time to touch bases with some of these personnel, you know, who would gladly like to be able to tell their story. But don't force it. Exactly.
It's always a fun crowd. The building is open to the public, so if you want to come in and sit down in the air conditioning and talk to people, it's been full since yesterday.
Okay, go and see this memorial. If you can go to the special presentations, great, but this could be a once-in-a-lifetime for many of us.
Really.
Give them the number to call if they want more info.
882-8639.
And again, where is the post?
2660 South Scenic, just south of the Restore, north of Battlefield on Scenic.
Darren, thanks for being with us. We do appreciate it. I hope it's a marvelous weekend.
It's going to be.
All right.